Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On 2nd and 10, Dobbs buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Dobbs. This complete to Henry over the middle. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Now on 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. Taking it about the 16. Now a hit and a loose football inside the 20. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On play action, Lawrence. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Back to throw Dobbs. This is caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Jeff Swain, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now Lawrence. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Down inside the 10, and all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run, 34 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Lawrence. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back?
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Dobbs is throwing. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. On the return, here's Agnew. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At about the 32. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. On the move past the 40. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. It's Lawrence. Sliding out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Dan Arnold, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's another 1st down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown. Zay Jones, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as they have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it, finding room at midfield. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Now Lawrence on first down. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry, because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now, because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, he'll feel like they can't stop him.
Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. And they'll run with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Dobbs. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. On the move past the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Out to his left. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up. 1st and goal. To throw is Dobbs. That's caught at the 2. And it's a Titans touchdown. Austin Hooper from 6 yards away. And the Titans are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your headbutt. Touchdown, Jaguars! Zay Jones doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Jags are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half, as he'll try again on first down here. Here's Dobbs to throw. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 44, Dobbs, and the Jags get to him as down he goes. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Pass complete. He's got Wood streaking across the field. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. Throwing here, Dobbs. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Dobbs to throw. Open is Swaim, the tight end. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Henry will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize. He knows a little something about a run like this from Derrick Henry. I mean, that stiff arm might be the best in the business.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We'll see that Josh Norman play forever and ever, won't we? Because at Derrick Henry's size, 6'3", nearly 250, you know he's not shying away from contact. And here he just kept the defender at arm's length as he barreled his way into the end zone. I mean, just put that arm into the chest, and there he goes.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here comes Jacksonville. We'll get another look at Zay Jones. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every...
There he goes, right side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 68 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Dobbs. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Dobbs. And his throw here's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
Well, defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Henry. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of the first as he's tackled at the 47. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Danico Autry. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Straight ahead, Etienne. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st down, right back to Etienne. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Another tote for Etienne. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Titans now just about ready to take over. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. Dobbs' throw pulled in by Woods. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Dobbs looking to throw on first down. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Dobbs. They set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. From the 24, Dobbs right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. He's got some room to operate. Touchdown! Derrick Henry. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Titans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off on the touchdown reception by Derrick Henry. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. As the offense returns, let's take a look at running back Travis Etienne. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. On first down, Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Lawrence will throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the 29, Lawrence locates Etienne along the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Again, it's Lawrence. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal. Now Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Zay Jones on his his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. Bullock's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. That's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everyone, to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is maybe not exactly in the bag yet, but there is definitely a big mountain to climb in this third quarter. The teams are already back out there, so let's not waste any time, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Travis Etienne and the Jags offense set to take over again here. He's toppled the century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground, too. They've really had trouble handling him.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if another receiver can get downfield on them, and he's been that receiver. Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to him, something just to stop the momentum he has. Finds the open target, Arnold. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Etienne up the middle, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knocking on the door.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Dobbs. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jags are going to take possession of the football. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk, his second touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Dobbs. It's complete, Burks. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. A first down carry for Henry, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Back to throw Dobbs. Eluding the pressure right, and caught by Henry. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be the call to the punt team as it's 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Out comes Zay Jones with the rest of his offense as they take the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a give to Etienne. Room here to run. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Final minute now of the third quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, 26 yards. And the Jaguars get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Chad Muma. And the Jaguars are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. 22 yards. And the Jags add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Dobbs is throwing. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, They might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 26. That one goes for 24 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Dobbs' throw into the hands of Hooper. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Dobbs into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. They stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the great move, but couldn't get it all the way home. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Let's make these babies ready.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this time he is in. Derrick Henry taking it in from a yard out. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point up and good by Bullock as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number 1, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point. Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
152 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Etienne once more. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A handoff for Etienne. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point try now for Patterson. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Dobbs. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. The 20. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Bullock good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And they take a knee.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Watch the run, watch the run.
And they will take a knee here.
Down, 91.
The partner under the lights.